11 tonight, a memorial honoring Confederate soldiers might be nearing its last days in downtown St. Augustine. As On Your Side's Jeff Vallon reports, a decision to move the monument someplace else could come as soon as next week.
I wouldn't want anyone to be offended. I love all people.
But many are offended by the memorial at the Plaza de la Constitucion in St. Augustine, honoring more than 40 soldiers who fought for the Confederacy.
I was glad at least that they're considering what we've been asking for 3 years now.
The City Commission will hear public opinion next Monday morning, then likely vote whether to relocate, not dismantle, that memorial. Jill Passetti's distant cousin is among the men honored. She views the monument in a different light.
It teaches us a very valuable lesson, something we don't want to ever do again.
Well, it's a great question, and it weighs very heavily on all of us.
Not on the agenda, for next Monday anyway, are the old marketplace where slaves were once bought and sold, or the gravesite of Confederate General William Wing Loring nearby on University of Florida property. Pastor Ron Rawls, who helped organize a rally last Sunday in the shadows of the structures, says he hopes recent tragedies gaining worldwide attention have the attention of local officials.
The commission, hopefully they've been doing some of that learning, some things that they maybe would have never allowed themselves to hear before.
In St. Augustine, Jeff Vallon, First Coast News, On Your Side.